Day 12. We're doing workout A, and it is the 4th of May, Saturday the 4th of May, 2024. Star Wars Day, for anyone who cares. And starting off with squats. In fact, before I do that, sort of a weight check. Weighed myself this morning, and I weighed in at 65.75 kilograms, which is a bit interesting considering that I am still eating, my aim is to eat 1,800 calories, to essentially lose weight or lose fat. And I have been tracking my calories, and I've been going on walks as well. So like sometimes I'll eat 2,000 calories or 2,100 calories. But then because of the exercise as well, I am burning a bit. And the most I've gone over, this week, I think the most I've eaten is 2,100 calories. And I've maybe I'm holding on to more water or something, I don't know, but I'll keep weighing myself, obviously. But I mean, as I'm lifting weights, and building muscle as well, I guess it is possible that my weight might not go down at all. Obviously my weight will fluctuate, that's only normal. But I'm currently 65.75. I think that's what I was starting at. I got to 64.9, I think. And now I'm back up a bit. So it is possible that I'll just hover around the sort of 64 on the lowest, and then 65, 66 kilograms for the entire thing, and just gradually lose the fat. So but yeah, I'll keep it up, and we'll just see. I guess the only thing to keep doing is a physique check, although I've eaten today, so there's no point in that. So I guess I'll just have to do one, I don't know, in a morning or something, but overall I'm feeling good. I've been a lot more conscious of my actual diet, so I'm eating a lot more sort of fruit and veg. I mean, I would eat that anyway, but I mean, I'm sort of being more consistent with it. For breakfast, I'm having a bowl of oats with and then a bowl of fruit on the side. Lunch is always, I'm having at the moment bacon, eggs, salad, and then for dinner, I'll have chicken, potatoes, vegetables, and gravy. And if I've been getting bored, then I'll switch it up. So only small, but I'm not really getting bored. But if I fancy a switch up, for today, I've got salmon, potatoes, and vegetables. So just switching sort of things like that. But overall, I'm feeling good. So I guess I'll just keep that going. Anyway, I've warmed up for legs. So like I said, we got 3x5 with 50 kg. So I've bumped it up now. We're on 52.5. Aiming for 3 sets of 5 again. Okay, that's one set done. Felt good, so I'll rest up and move on to the next one. Okay, so we got the 3x5 with 52.5 kilograms for the squat. So next session, we'll bump that up to 55 kilograms. Bench press now. Yeah, I've warmed up. And so for the 3 sets, we're going to be using 57.5 kilograms, which it's exciting stuff, because we're approaching the body weight territory, which was the goal of the gym from from day one. But I mean, I've technically achieved that, because when I started the gym, I think I weighed about 50 kilograms. And so my goal, was to bench 50 kilograms. And we can do that now. So now we're bumping it up, aren't we? We're going, I guess 65 kg is the goal. I mean, the ultimate goal is 100 kg squat, bench and deadlift. So that is, but that's like long term. I'm not in any rush to get there. I want to do it in the safest way possible. So anyway, enough rambling. Let's go for the first set. Okay. that's a 3 sets done, 5 reps achieved. Yeah, I feel like okay, working out like this, but again, because I'm on my own, like I feel a lot safer doing higher reps because, you know, it's with a weight I can sort of, not that I couldn't handle that weight, I mean, I clearly could. Like, all the reps were, I feel like they were controlled, you know, I wasn't trying to rush or anything, and I feel like the form was fine, nothing wrong with that. I'm not used to progressing in weight this quickly, but I guess that also means I've not really been pushing myself because I've just shown I'm capable of doing that, and you know, I'm potentially, you know, I'm going to be up in the weight that next week now, next session, and that'll be to 60 kg. So I guess I just need to, you know, if I don't push those boundaries, I'm never going to realize what I'm capable of. So as long as I'm hitting 3 sets of 5 with good technique, the weight will increase. All right, so the next exercise is the chin-ups. And I think I said last time I was going to do 2 sets of body weight chin-ups and 1 set of weighted with 5 kilograms added on. So I'll do it, first set will be body weight, second set weighted, last set body weight. And I feel like this exercise has been put in there because the chin-ups target the biceps more. So you're sort of hitting backhand biceps, you know, in the same exercise. But I need to work. I feel like I use too much of my back for the chin up. You know, I don't know if there's a, you know, if you can sort of use the technique to target your biceps more. Like, I imagine sort of pulling with your biceps rather than the back. You sort of pull like that, you know. So, but again, I don't really know the form. I should probably watch. I'll need to watch some videos on that. Because I was sort of thinking about, because these chin-ups are the only back movement in the exercise, in the workout, and then in workout B, you know, we've got rows, deadlifts, that sort of thing. So the back's going to be getting plenty of work, especially when, you know, like, you'll be hitting the workouts like, you know, 1 week you'll be hitting workout A twice, the other week you'll be hitting workout B twice. So no matter what, you know, the back's gonna be getting a good amount of work. So I'll see if I can make the chin-ups work well for biceps, and if they can, then I'll keep them in. But because I've been tempted to sort of just put bicep curls in here instead. But like I say, I'll keep at it because I still want to be doing some sort of pull-ups. I don't want to lose pull-ups. So maybe I could try and tweak that in instead. Like, maybe instead of doing the chest supported rows 1 session, I do pull-ups instead. Something like that maybe. And then take out the chin-ups for bicep curls if I do that. But anyway, for chin-ups, I'll record the first set, and that might be all there is, because we're having some, basically, one of our fence panels has been blown down and just like wiped out completely, and I think that's getting replaced today. So if that's the case, then obviously I won't be recording because there'll be people, sorting the fence out. But they're not out there right now, I don't think. So if that's the case, I'll record a set. And then if they're still not out there, then I'll record as much as I can. Okay, so I've just done my first set of chin-ups. I got 6 reps, but it was all slow and controlled. So they were quality reps. I think I'm just going to stick with bodyweight ones for now. So I can really focus on the technique. Didn't record in the end because, the weather's nice. I've got neighbours out and about having, conversations, and I just want to respect their privacy, basically. Even if no one sees this, I don't want this in the video. I don't want their conversations in the video. So I'm going to finish the chin-ups and then do the farmer's walk with 20 kilogram dumbbells, and the goal with that is to do the 50 steps, the 5 laps without putting them down once, so complete. And then once we do that, then I'll bump up the weight. Same with the overhead press carry. Once I've done the 3 sets of the 5 laps without lowering my arms, then I'll bump up the weight. But yeah, so that's just going to be it for this one. So yeah, and then after this, I'm going to go on my walk. Because I find myself on weekends, I don't really have like a plan. On weekends I do nothing, and then you get bored, and then through boredom you end up eating and doing, going off plan and shit like that, and at least that's what I end up doing. So I'm going to go for my walk, get my 10,000 steps, and then when I get back, should be about sort of time for dinner. And then, like I say, with the calories that I'll have burnt from the walk as well, I'll be able to, sort of have, I can eat a bit more if I want to. But I'm trying not to get too sort of obsessed with the calories. I mean, I'm not restricting myself from any treats or anything like that. I mean, I had a freaking chocolate bar, like a Squares bar, before my workout. And well, once I've completed my walk, that will essentially burn that off. So it's kind of like eating chocolate for free in a way. But yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is keep tracking my weight, because I part of me wants to bump my calories up a little bit, just to maybe like 2,000, but because I find it hard to believe that 2,000 calories is my maintenance. That's what's sort of messing with my head a bit, because like I said, my weight has gone up. I can't tell if I'm any leaner than I was 2 weeks ago, or when I weighed 64.9 kilograms. I mean, and now I'm 65.75. So I'll weigh myself again tomorrow and see if it's the same, around that sort of 65.7 mark or whatever. But in my mind, I feel like I'm in a deficit, and yet my weight's gone up. So that's the bit that I don't understand. But that could be, again, it's normal. like my weight throughout this whole process might not change much at all. I might just float between what now 65.75, or let's just say 66 kilograms. I might just float between 64 and 66 kilograms for the next 12 weeks, but my body recomps and gets leaner. So again, I'll keep weighing myself, keep checking, and adjust if needed.